Dairy Milk Puglu said ABC. Dairy Milk Puglu said ABC.
You're going to go over here to the top right and you're going to click on speech chat. Then once you do that, click control panel. And then right here, these are all your customizations that you can change. I'm going to go over what I have and what I like the most. So once you're here, go to the voice tab. You're going to go ahead and uncheck personality voice. So once you're here, go to the voice tab. You're going to go ahead and uncheck personality voice. And then I would do these are all your customizations that you can change. It's honestly like no matter what, because you're going to go over what control, go over here to the top right and you're going to click on speech chat. Then once you do that, click control panel. And then right here, these are all your customizations that you can change. I'm going to go over what I have and what I like the most. So once you're here, go to the voice tab. You're going to go ahead and uncheck personality voice. I would do this honestly like no matter what, because having this checked sounds really bad. And preferred voice, this is where you can change what the person talking sounds like and also what language they're speaking. So as you can see, you can scroll through all of these languages they have. So for example, if we do this,
Ode said ABC.
So as you can hear, that is basically what that sounded like. But if you want to change a preferred voice, this is what I have. I believe it is this. And
Oda said 123.
So yeah, you can basically change the person talking, and I honestly like Google UK English Mail the most, but that's personal preference and it's all up to you. Anyway, so once you've done that, you're going to go over to the chat tab, and this is really neat. This is speech format. So basically you can change what is said whenever someone types a message. So as you can see, when I type a message,
Oda said ABC.
You could hear that it says Oda said, and then it says the message. But if you don't like that, you can always change this this bar right here. So where it says speech format, you'll see that it says username said message. What I like to do is I just like to delete everything except the message part. So that way you type something,
ABC,
it just only says the message. Now, of course, again, that is personal preference, but that is how I like it. So that's speech format. If you go over to whisper, I honestly would just uncheck this because it's not really needed. Filters, you can leave this, and also you could see, or you could set it to where you have to type a message with exclamation point. And then chat for it to read out, but I just leave that unchecked. And you can go over here to keyword filter and you could just tinker around with that and add keywords and all that. And once you've done that, go over to the events tab, and this is basically all personal preference like I said, but I personally like having all of these unchecked, especially if you have follower. I find that if you have readout message on, it'll read out all of your previous followers. So I was about to have 1900 followers read out, and obviously I don't want that, so I would just leave all of these unchecked. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now just a little tip, because I know I struggle with this a little, on the user group tab, if for some reason your messages are randomly not being spoken but you can see them, or maybe you can't see them, you probably clicked around something in the user group. Make sure your settings are looking just like mine, that way it'll work just fine. So I'm going to go through all of these right here. Also, if the audio is too loud, the only way I found that you can change the audio levels is to right click over here on your taskbar where the speaker icon is. So right click and then click open volume mixer, and then you might have to scroll a little to get to your Google Chrome, but basically just turn this down. I really recommend doing this because honestly, at default, it is incredibly loud. I like to have it at 35, but again, that is personal preference. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this tutorial. As you can see, it's really easy to do this. I like the most. So once you're here, go to the voice tab. You're gonna go over what I have and what I like the most.
Dairy Milk Paglu. Said 123,456,789. Dairy Milk Paglu. Said hey. My hu motor gay Nepali. Welcome to my channel. My hu motor gay Nepali. Said hey. My hu motor gay Nepali. Said yo.